Okay, so question for both of you. Have you ever had to kill off a character who you really like for the sake of the story?
I think yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Sideswipe.
Thanks.
I like that character in number 9.
And how do you go about doing that personally? Like, how do you mentally prepare yourself for that?
That's a good question. Like, because I do. They're really like there are some that are, it's kind of like, okay, this is why they've been here, I guess. But I don't know. I guess when you get down to it, there aren't that many characters that we've. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. You just kind of have to know that like part of it. I can tell myself in 10 years somebody else is going to be writing it and they'll bring them back. I can be okay with that. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a weird one. I with records, there are shorter arcs, so I kind of, it doesn't mean that I don't get attached to the characters, but I haven't. I usually kind of know when I'm writing them from the start of the story that they've got 5 issues at best. But I don't get surprised by the way maybe John or James do, where you're writing a character for 15 issues. And you think the character's going to go one way, and then maybe you've realised, oh no, I think this guy might have to say goodbye. So I don't know how that would feel, but you don't write a death because you dislike a character really, and
James does.
James does, yeah, because he dislikes the audience. That's not true. It's jokes. It's just jokes. I'd say if it was here, this is a safe space. Yeah, I mean, a lot of time, like in Last Stand of the Records, Rotorstorm is the first to die. But I love drawing Rotorstorm. I would like to have drawn him till the end, but it just felt like other deaths were going to have like more sort of second act resonance. Do you know what I mean? They had more kind of like road left in front of them. So sometimes like a death is chosen just by maths, by sort of like, well, I know this guy needs to last till issue 5, this guy needs to last till 4. Rotorstorm doesn't last the end of the series, so he dies in issue 3. But yeah, you do kind of. Yeah,
it's a lot like when you kill somebody in real life. Like the voices that you hear.
Yeah, you've kind of forgotten about it by the next weekend and stuff like that. Once you've got all the tarpaulin sheets back from the dry cleaners, then it's a whole fresh start, isn't it? No, you do. You get attached to them, and you care about them, and especially in records. Like if you don't care about them, then the audience isn't going to care. So if you haven't put like some emotional heft into a character's death, then that reader's just going to flick to the next page just to see, what the next bit is. So yeah.
I got an email. I remember getting an email from Kay Zama, who was drawing that issue, and she was like, "You made me cry." I was crying. Like, okay, and then she sent the pencils in, and I was like, "Oh, you made me cry there."
Yeah, it's nuts. I don't get so much of that when I'm the writer artist. It's just the general sort of level of existential screaming in my head. So it's like, but nice to think that. It feels like it's an IDW strength that I don't know. 10 years ago, people weren't crying about Transformer comics. They were for reasons. Safe space, guys. Safe space. Okay, we're freelancers now. Good question. Cool. Yeah, hopefully we answered it kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.